Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are watching the Vampire Diaries. This is episode 18 of season 6. Hopefully guys are enjoying the series so far. Man, I can't believe we're absolutely flying through it. Honestly, it's madness. You know what, I should be doing the poll for the most liked and disliked characters. Now I've just said that out loud, I'm going to actually do that. So when this video is released, I'm going to have a poll in the description for your most liked and disliked characters of season 6. Now I know that there may be some new ones introduced towards the end, bad people, but if that is the case, I'll just edit the current poll that's there and drop the name in, because I think that we've got enough characters now to finish off the story. I'll put Damon's mum in there, you know, just in case she turns into a baddie. You know, there's enough time for her to do that, so I will drop that in. I mean, talking about Damon's mum, you know, she appeared last episode. You actually seen her. We went to the other side, well, not the other side, to Kai's prison world, and obviously she's there, and she's not alone. In the basement, or whatever you'd want to call it, the dungeons of the house that she's been living in for the past century, well, what, for centuries, mate. There's like 5 people around the table. She said that these people were her saviour. When she was younger and she transitioned and she died and she was a vampire, she'd come back to say goodbye to Stefan and Damon. Well, when she was in the room saying goodbye to Stefan, she went to lean in and give him a kiss. All she could hear and feel are the pulses, pulsating in his neck. She wanted to bite him, she wanted to go after him, she wanted to attack him. And from then on, she was like, look, it's going to be better for both my children if I fled, if I leave. And she'd done that. So you know what, you got to say fair play. She made an honourable decision to save her children. She didn't want to attack them, but she was a ripper. She went on an absolute madden. We've been told that she's killed 3,000 people and everybody was after her, the witches. And that is why, obviously, and the coven, when they caught her, they sent her to this world because obviously she is a bad person. Well, perceived as a bad person for killing everybody. Well, she was saying that these people here, she found them, they helped her, they stopped her from killing people, and they are sort of her sanctuary to being a better person. And they obviously got sent into this prison world with her. What's interesting is, though, is that she wants to bring them back into the present, where Damon was like, there's no chance, you know, I'm here for Stefan, he's my family, you either come or you stay. That's literally end of, you know. She was like, well, they're my family, I want them to come with me. He's like, I don't care, mate, literally, I'm here for you, for Stefan, that is it. I promise we'll come back for them. But he was obviously chatting, he has no intentions of coming back. What we've got to think about, though, is like, you could say that that's Damon being a bit savage because that's her like family now and that's the people that she cares about. But you got to see it from, well, my side is that you don't get sent to one of these prison worlds for no reason. You know, them people are not going to be sent here just because they're associates and friends with her. They must be bad as well. Literally, they must be bad people. So what was interesting is she did think that they was going to come back into the present, so she went down to feed them all a little bit of blood because they've all been starving because they left her to take it herself. You know, she was the chosen one and she managed to survive while all of them, well, let's just say died, even though they didn't. You know, they just like froze in the positions where they are. She managed to put a drop in one of the guys' mouths before Damon come down and obviously said this information, said they're not coming with us. And as they was doing that, Bonnie was misleading Kai into a different location, pretending the Ascendant was over there. And when they got there, she stabbed him. She was like, look, you tried to kill me, you made me feel all this pain, you know, I'm getting my revenge. And Kai done the cloaking move and disappeared. But I was trying to say that, you know, Bonnie has every right to go after him. He's put her through literal hell, so I don't blame her at all. But what I was trying to say is, it'd be interesting to see if she should have given Kai a little bit more time to see if he actually is chatting or trying to play them, or if he actually has evolved, because I would not antagonise a psychopath, you know. By her doing that, it could make Kai turn back evil, which, to be honest, I think is better evil anyway. But I'm just saying, in the reality of the programme, like, if they wanted to make peace, you wouldn't go after the psycho, would you? You would just leave him be. So maybe he's going to come back now, the final few episodes, and be crazy again. But Bonnie done the spell successfully. She left Kai on in the prison world. He went down into the basement. He was just looking around. You know, he was trying to see what was going on. The guy down there that got the blood in his mouth, he ended up grabbing Kai, you know, and then that was the last we've seen of them that episode. So this will be interesting. How's Kai getting back? He's not got a Bennett blood, he's not got a Bennett witch, unless one of them are a Bennett. That would be absolutely fascinating. And yeah, Damon's mum, she's now in the present. She actually doesn't seem that bad, you know. I was thinking that she might have been putting up a false front to try and, you know, worm her way back in, and she's still a crazy person, but she seems alright so far. So I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt and say, you know, she has successfully come over her Ripper side, because she's spent centuries without being able to feed on somebody. So surely, logically, she's overcome it. And then obviously we got Stefan and and Caroline, you know, we've not even talked about them yet. But obviously, both of them had their humanity turned off. We had an interesting twist at the start where Stefan was being bad and Caroline was being good. She was like, look, you know, just live your life. Just turn your humanity off. Just don't go around killing people. You know, just have a not care in the world like me, and let's just go for it. Well, Stefan was like, look, I'm going to make your life hell for doing this to me. And that's what they done. He was fighting. They was literally fighting each other all episode, back and forth, and then Stefan bit one of the people in the school. He was like, "Come on, Caroline, look at this neck, mate. It looks well nice. Surely you want to buy it." Caroline, she gave in. She went over. She had a taste straight away. Her and Stefan kissing up against the wall. First time they had sex with each other. It's interesting. They had it with the humanity turned off. It would have been much nicer if they had the humanity on and they'd done it out of love and not out of, like, I don't even know what you would call, like, craziness, even though, you know, sometimes that is pretty good. But the thing is, yeah, like I said, when they kissed, it was literally pure, like, it was pure, not love, but it was done from the heart. It was perfect. The scenery was nice. They had the right intentions. The connection was good, and it was their humanity side that actually fell for each other. And this was totally opposite. And I'm interested to see what direction we actually go from here. So I can't wait to jump into today's episode. If you guys enjoy it, please smash a like. It really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, let's jump into today's episode.
Okay.
Do you reckon they're teasing him?
Okay, who's messing with me? Chris, are you up there?
Oh, now you'd be shitting it.
Ooh. Ooh.
I scared him, but I scared you, right? Taste.
What's going on?
Well, Caroline and I have a little bet that she would scare you to death.
Like literally.
This guy was my friend.
Well, then why aren't you freaking out? I don't think you heard me. You're having a heart attack.
Oh.
Just relax. It's mental. You only think you're having a heart attack.
Oh,
Oh my
wow.
god. Are those spiders all over your body? I won. Poor guy was so scared that he died of a heart attack. So you know what we do now?
Karaoke.
Karaoke, mate. Get in there.
As soon as this door opens, you are not my problem anymore. Time for you to meet your real family.
Oh, did not expect to find
Are you looking for my son?
I'm at the wrong house. Terribly
Oh,
sorry.
shit, innit? Yeah, I am. I'm well invested now. Literally, I was intrigued with the Damon and his mum situation, but now Enzo, it was like he's seen a ghost. He definitely knows who she is. He's been around her at some point, or been a sort of like a victim of a consequence. You know, she might have killed someone he knows, or but maybe she turned him. You know, who made him the vampire? Ah, mate. Really interesting. And do you know what, right? I'm actually liking the connection that these two have here. Now, I did like her connection with Matt, but I'm not going to complain if we get an Enzo and her connection, because she seems okay. She actually does seem alright.
She's the one who turned me into a vampire.
Ah, she just said it, mate.
Bacon?
Yeah, or some baby she abducted from a nearby village.
Hey, you have to give her a chance. Just like I give you one.
The sooner we get our supernatural born killers out of circulation, the better.
Have you seen my t-shirt?
Prefer you without one.
I'm not so sure your mom would feel the same way.
This was always Damon's favorite. Eggy in Basky. You're fairly new at this, aren't you?
I turned a few years ago.
You ever miss it, being human?
Oh.
Sometimes.
In order to free my companions from the place where I was trapped, we'll need the magical device.
The Ascendant. Be patient. They take time. They're very rare.
Actually, I took your advice, and I've been dabbling on Stefan's computer.
Someone's been attacking people at Whitmore.
Let me guess. One of them's blonde and the other one likes turning people into human Pez dispensers.
Who is that woman? And how do you even know who my family is?
Uncle Stefan compelled you to forget. The good brother recently went bad, and I was hoping to leave you in the care of the bad brother, who actually is less bad now than the good brother. You want us to know who that woman is. She's the most dreadful person I've ever met.
Southampton. That's not how it's spelled.
There's a doctor on that ship. He can help me. Get lost, mate. Before you infect us all with your consumption.
Oh.
Come, we don't have much time.
Thought I was on my way to a new life. By the time the ship docked in New York Harbor, every soul on board was dead. You're going to forget everything you know about your real family.
Or You're finally going to tell me the whole story.
You're on Vervain.
I was gonna say she's drinking it.
Your friend Matt stopped by the hospital.
It's good. I love it, mate. When they get compelled and then it doesn't work and then they just like, ta-da, mate, coming after you, mate. So Matt's just snuck in, give us some. Interesting. I like how Enzo was deciding to be like, come on, we'll forget this. He's literally like seen Damon's mum has literally made him shit his pants, and he's like, right, whatever my plans were now, I'm going the opposite direction, mate. Let's sack this. I don't want nothing to do with her. So that means that I want everything to do with her. Do you know what I mean? If Enzo's scared, I'm all in. Can't wait. Now, I like the casting of Damon's mum, to be fair, because I expected somebody older, because his dad was quite old, wasn't he? And his mum is actually, she's not that old. She I think she's like a perfect age to blend in. To me, she looks like younger than Rick, to be honest. Like, and she is a perfect age to like fit in the group and like weave in and out and do like have her own little interesting story. Now, imagine if Enzo dated her for a while. Now that would be very interesting. But you know, we'll see how it plays out. But I'm liking the stories that we're getting currently. It's really good. They're using every character very well. Yes, Caroline.
We're trying to study here. Where's the manager in this place?
Someone asked for a manager?
Want some food?
You want some food, Officer Lockwood? Dork.
Police officers in training. You guys here to arrest us?
What the hell are you doing?
Just enjoying the music.
Oh, stay. Caroline's taking requests.
I have a feeling that they don't know that they've turned the humanity off. Also, has Caroline, right, when this was filmed, has Caroline got an album out? Because we've literally have no seasons, like literally 1 to 5, nothing. 6, bam, she sang like 4 episodes now. Like literally, we got like a little Candice, what she called, King album on the go.
Text Elena. Tell her we're headed to the campus to check it out. See those letters? Think of it as a tiny typewriter.
Lena, I hope this finds you well.
Headed to campus. You look Stefan right in the eyes.
And I will return him to the man he used to be. Then we will go rescue my friends.
Sure.
Do love her, don't you?
We're in the love.
I'm afraid you'll ruin all that if you give her the cure. I didn't mean to eavesdrop. I'm just not used to hearing other voices.
Let's not bring this up to anyone else, okay?
You mean don't bring it up with Elena? And if you give it to her, you'll lose her. We're more alike than you care to admit, Damon. Neither of us can bear the thought of being alone.
The more these victims pile up, the harder it is to hide the reason they're here. I'm hoping that Damon and his mom find them soon.
I'm sorry, did you just say Damon's mom?
I'm sorry, has nobody told you this?
I'm on hour 13 of a 12-hour shift. Maybe someone could have shot me a text.
So you're pregnant.
She can hear the baby.
The last thing this baby needs is an uncle psychopath.
You and Alara are having a baby. Joe, this is amazing.
While you were sleeping, I went to your phone, saw your text to Matt.
Well, that saves me an awkward conversation.
I'm an idiot for ever trusting you.
I remember what it was like to be so naive.
The bleeding will continue.
You can't stop it.
The dosage required at this late stage is expensive.
Payment isn't an issue. How many people have you saved with this? Be truthful.
None. I promised them health and sold them lavender mixed with castor oil.
What is this man's true prognosis?
He'll die within the week.
Leave us.
I do not wish to repay your acts of kindness by infecting you.
I've already had consumption.
How did you survive?
I didn't.
We clapped our hands. Can we go now?
So I'm gonna ask you some questions about myself, and whoever answers them right lives. When is my birthday?
October 10th.
Very good. All right, Matt, your turn. Favorite color?
You don't have a favorite color.
Correct. Whoever answers first wins. What was my mom's final memory before she died? What was
Does she mean the cycling on the bike?
memory?
Looks like Whitmore's gonna need a new philosophy TA. Your mom was teaching you how to ride a bike.
Stefan win. Because now it just means we get to kill the both of you.
I've been in their shoes. I was just as bad. There's always gonna be a part of me that's capable of doing what they're doing.
But you're not gonna let that happen. Have you told Damon about this?
What do you mean?
I saw how you reacted when you found out I was pregnant. And the next eternity of your life flashed before your eyes and it scared the hell out of you. Have you discussed this with your boyfriend?
Right, so if Elena takes a cure, yeah, let's just say it. She's not having a kid with Stefan or Damon, is she? Let's be honest, she's going to have to go and find somebody else because they can't have one. So like I said, if she willingly takes a cure, let's pop her clogs as soon as she takes it.
Stefan compelled away the truth, but the emotional scars still linger. You can't truly appreciate death until you've stood at its precipice. I haven't heard that song since I was a boy. Abandoned at a workhouse at the age of 4.
I too know what it is to be tossed aside like rubbish, abandoned by my own husband. And it was only once I was unshackled from a life that didn't want me that I found my true family. I could never bear to be apart from them. They're here traveling with me. Like you and I, they're outcasts. Join us. You'll never be alone again.
You're happy the end is going.
Or the beginning.
Oh, well. Elena said they're at Skull Bar.
We've yet to discuss what we'll do if Stefan fails to remember me. What if I say the wrong thing? A century and a half is a long time to be away.
Just channel whatever you were feeling when you came back to get us. You found out we were vampires, you landed in New York Harbor after a 40-year romp in Europe, and you aren't coming to get us. You can do this. All you have to do is just try.
I have been trying, Damon. Since I laid my eyes on you yesterday, I have been trying with all of my heart. The only thing more powerful than the longing I felt for you was fear of what I would do if I ever saw you again. I had to find others who'd help me find my way back to myself. Everything I felt for my old family, for you and your brother, was gone. I hate that I can't make myself feel more. I'm so sorry.
Do you know what I liked about that, right? Is the truth. Let's just drop the truth out, you know? Damon does that. He speaks the truth. When he has something in it, he gets it out, puts it on the line. She's just done that as well. She's like, look, you want me to love you? You want me to do this? I can't, you know? I've literally forgot about you, so to speak. I had to push my feelings so far aside that I totally lost that part of my life, and I've started a new one and got a new family, so I can't just come back and drop into my old self. I totally respect it. I like how she's open and honest. Now, the fact is, we've seen it before. Elena's lost all the memories from Damon, and yet she's been around him. She's understood, like, do you know what I mean? She's been around him. She realises he's a nice guy. Feelings have come back. They've learned to grow. She can easily do the same as well. Okay, she might not have feelings for Damon and Stefan right now because she's literally pushed it away for so long, but she knows that she's their parent. So that should be enough just to have a presence in the life. Even if you haven't got the feelings for him, she'll know that you're my sons, so I should be here. And then the more time you spend, the more time you grow, the more time your feelings come back, the more time, you know, you start loving each other again. I like it. And, you know, I think it's good that she laid it out on the line. More and more of this episode is coming along. It's showing how much she actually really needs these people that are in this prison world. So I'm fascinated to see where we go from here and how we play it out. But she did have pictures of Stefan and Damon in a house, so it's not all completely lost. Do you know what I mean? She did say that she's pushed it aside, but she still had memories. She still recognised Damon, so she's still got something there.
Heads, I kill Tyler, and tails, I kill Matt.
Ooh, looks like somebody's angry. Messing with people for no reason, that's really brave.
All right, Ty, stop. Stefan, he's sorry. Ty, stop. He will kill you. Either of you, come at me. Look, Ty, stop!
I know what a jerk he was during your relationship, so if you want...
No, I want.
Oh. I didn't expect that. That was swift.
Nice going, Tyler.
Well, unexpected. Didn't expect
She
it.
flat out told you that she didn't love you?
You know, I'm not planning on honoring my end of the plan by jailbreaking your friend, so figure we're even.
It's okay to feel hurt, Damon.
Look, you can sit here and flirt with me, or you can help me come up with a plan B.
Any chance your mom's a good liar?
Where the hell are you going?
Anywhere. I don't know, just let me be.
So you're gonna walk over to that bar and you're gonna give the performance of your lifetime, or you kiss your desiccated vampire family goodbye.
I can trust you to help me get my people
Told
back.
you 100 times, we'll get them back.
And is that the truth?
Why would I lie?
You have the power to give your greatest love the human life she desired, and you are yet to be truthful with her.
Got him in there.
Showtime.
Mind control, and you never grow old. Sounds like a pretty good deal to me.
Every one of my senses intensified to the point of pain, but none more than the insatiable craving for blood.
What happened here?
The woman who helped you.
She killed them all.
Oh. No hesitation ends off.
Searched all over that shit for that woman. She made me a monster and then abandoned me. Probably some sick game.
Like the one you were playing with me.
And the goal was the same. To make you a monster.
Ooh. He's not going to turn, I don't think.
Are you gonna start peeing on fire hydrants again? Who's that?
It's my mother. Damon's lame attempt to get my humanity back on.
Oh.
Sorry, Stefan, but thanks for the head start. It's okay. You'll be fine. What just happened?
I'm sure you have many questions.
The fact that you haven't aged a day answers the big one.
I'm a ripper. All of the guilt you've carried for your lack of control, it's my fault, not yours. I was afraid I would hurt you and your brother. You weren't imagining it. I was your angel.
Then tell him you wish you could have seen him grow up.
Only I'd been there to see you grow, but I was so ashamed of the things that I'd done. I was hunted down and banished to a prison world by the Gemini.
One thing that helped you get through being trapped
Was the hope of seeing my sons again.
Your angel has returned to you.
Your angel has returned to you.
It's got to work. It had to work. I love that from Damon.
Sweet boy.
Damon should have done that to her. Do you know what I mean? Like, you better keep that up.
How'd you find her?
On a list of things to be worrying about, she's not one of them. Do your shame, Sparrow. And then you have to go after Caroline.
I don't need a knife. I'll find her.
Go on, Stefan.
You refusing the pain meds too? Why are you refusing my blood?
Do you know how many times I've died? Most of those times were at the hands of people I thought were my friends. Don't
Matt.
give me the one I don't like that speech, Elena, because you are. Can't say that I hate vampires and then use them when it's to my advantage.
That's true, but I would be that hypocrite.
Can't have it both ways.
Well, I like it. Guy's got a moral code, even though I disagree with it. She's definitely taking the cure, Elena. They planted it too much.
What if I swore never to seek out the Salvatores? From what you've told me, I don't want any part of my real family.
He's not going to do it. He's not even going to compel them.
Have a nice life, Sarah Nelson.
I've just got to go back to the Southampton thing, yeah? The way they spelt it in this show, Southampton, two separate words, that's incorrect, personally. But I've never seen it ever written that way before. That's wrong.
Stefan's on Caroline duty, and I just introduced Mom to Uber.
I want to throw Joe a baby shower. I feel like I didn't react in the way that I should have. I think I was...
Jealous?
Yeah, a little. I mean, I've always wanted a family. The bummer of a reminder that it's never gonna happen for me. I get to have a life with you. It's also what I've always wanted. I just had to let myself be sad for a minute.
What if things could be different?
Yeah, it's got so
What if you
hard
could
for him.
change everything? I love you. This better be important.
Before she even answered it.
So I called my dad to let him know that Kai's gone. All he wants to know is where the Ascendant is. We have to destroy it. Your mother fell in with a group of witches that were cast out of the Gemini Coven. Siphoners. Lily turned them, resulting in creatures that are both witch and vampire. These are witches that have magic only when they siphon power from another source. As vampires,
They have a constant source.
vampires with witch power. An aberration of nature. They can never be allowed to escape. Imagine Kai, the bloodlust of a vampire.
Fucking get in there, mate. Yes, is it Lily? Loving you, literally. You threw another spanner in the works, and I'm excited. Let's hope, yeah, I've changed it. Literally, I said I wanted Kai to be a bad guy. I've changed my mind now. I want Kai to be Stefan, Damon, Elena's side with Bonner, team up, and then I want to go against these bad guys, because I want a bad guy. These people sound even better than Kai, so I want Kai to be a good guy, and I want these to be the bad ones, and then we have a full-out fight. She's really excited me. I knew she was playing him. I knew it. She's definitely not changed. Now, I mean, I did say that, you know, it's been a century. Surely she's created a bloodlust, and she might have. But that doesn't mean that because she's no longer a ripper, she's no longer a baddie. Never even considered that. But I'm loving it. Really excited. Actually, really am excited. But, like, who would have thought that this would be the storyline we'd be going to? What direction? When did we even weave our way into the parent side? You know, it literally just happened out of nowhere, and I'm all for it, mate. I'm really excited. That's going to wrap up today's video. Do you know what, as well, right? After just saying that finishing bit, and the cure's being dropped in and out, I have a feeling that Elena's going to take it, and I said that I want whoever to take it to die. I'm still going to stand by it. That is well controversial, but I think that if you willingly take it, I'm happily dead. You know, so as long as it's not Damon or Stefan. But yeah, I feel like she might take it, and then this woman or these people, they'll kill her, and then it'll be an all-out war. That's what I would love it, me. Like, imagine these people come back into the present and they kill Elena. Then we're gonna have a full season of Damon being absolutely fuming, Stefan fuming. And literally, and then if I was Stefan as well and found out my mum was chatting to me, yeah, that she actually don't care about me, I would be even more mad. And then I would have the Team Salvatore against whoever the Gemini Cavern or whatever they're called, and then boom, mate. I would literally love a full season of 2 dominant forces, 2 groups. You know, we've got this side. You would have Damon, Stefan, Bonner, and what's his name, Kai. Strong side. You know what? Let's go get Tyler to kill someone. Get Tyler in there as well. So you would have 2 witches, 2 vampires, 1 wolf, and boom. Then you got this side. You would have their mum, 6 other vampires / witches, and then it would be a full-on fight, go at each other. I would love that. I literally would. Sadly, obviously, Elena would have to be the catalyst of the attack. Let's do a battle of the bastards, you know what I mean? You get Jon Snow on this side, Ramsay on this side, 2 wars going at each other. You can't get nothing better. In my opinion, I would be so excited for that. Now, obviously, I don't really want Elena to die, but, you know, sometimes you got to have a casualty. You got to have one to die for the masses to succeed. So, I'm interested to see where it's going. The Cure's definitely playing a factor. Someone's taking it. Definitely someone's taking it. You don't drop it in. They didn't drop it in last season, or when it come, they didn't drop it in, and then it not be a thing. It got dropped in, somebody took it. It's been dropped in again, somebody is definitely taking it. Otherwise, it'd be a waste. Poor bit of the storyline. To me, it'd be pointless even reintroducing it. So someone's taking it here, someone took it there. She's actually bad. She's playing Damon, she's playing Stefan. Now, obviously, Kai's on that side. These people grabbed him. I'm guessing what they've done is they're the vampires. They've grabbed him. They've siphoned the powers off Kai. Now they've got an endless source of, you know, power, witchiness, vampireness. You know, they're gonna somehow come back. I don't know how. Like I said, I thought they only needed the Bennett's blood, etc., to come back. So I'm interested to see how they do get back from the other side. It seems like their mum was activating the Ascendant somehow, in some way. Then she opened it up. You know, she was going through it. But it's really good. Now, it is actually, it's pulled me in. I literally love it. Like, I was wondering where we're going from here. I thought that the end of the season was going to be all Caroline and Stefan, but it's not. Literally, it's not. And that's what I like. They've threw the spanner right in to the work, mate. Literally, I thought we went with Kai at the start, dominating everyone, getting his powers, and then I thought we'd be ending with Stefan and Caroline going on in a humanity trip, but we didn't. We've gone there, boom, put another storyline in, which I really like about Stefan and Caroline, and then boom, threw another one in. You know, Damon's mum being a psycho, got witches with powers and the vampires as well. And I've got to say, that to me, it's fascinated me. It's definitely kept me intrigued all the way in. Do you know what? You got to give it to the Vampire Diaries though. Regardless of whether it's amazing at the start, drops off in the middle, it's always finishing on literally a high, mate. You know, the Travellers come in, dominated, finished really good last season. You know, they've come, and now we've got Stefan and Damon's mum coming in. I'm expecting finishing on a really high again this season. So I'm really excited. I actually am. You know, twists and turns is what I like. Unexpected things, storylines coming out of nowhere. It's fantastic. And my prediction now, what we on episode 18? My prediction is Elena's dead. Don't know how it's going to happen, but that's what I'm going with. I'm going with she's dead. Too many signs that she might take the cure, too many baddies getting introduced, and I think it's just going to be one of those things where it's going to be a shocker and she's going to be fully gone completely. So that is going to be my prediction, my verdict for this season. So far, it's been great, honestly, though. I've got no... Even if she dies, right, the season's not going to be bad at all. To be honest, it will be one of the best seasons because it'd be a shocker. Loads of oh my god moments, loads of new characters being introduced. I like the backstory with Enzo that we got there, that Damon's mum was the one that turned him. And then she left. Why? What was the purpose of that? He's shit scared of her, you know, he didn't even compel... I was getting names. I was going to say Jessica, but it's not a name. Sarah, that's it. Didn't even compel Sarah to forget, you know. He's just like, look, have a good life, mate. Go to Southampton if you want, but it's so I think she's going to come back as well. She's not going to let it rest. There's no point. Again, there will be no point in bringing her character in if it's going to end this way. So I'm saying she's coming in. She could be the replacement, obviously, for one that departs. It's really good. Caroline's on the run. Stefan's going to try and find her. You know, we got the Gemini covering, saying that, obviously, Damon's mum's bad. These people are witches / vampires. She's got the Ascendant. You know, she's been lying to Stefan, saying that, you know, she really loves him. She'll be with him for eternity and stuff. It helped him get his humanity turned on. We didn't see no Bonner. Kai stuck in that world. Stuff's going on all over the place. It's getting 2 thumbs up from me anyway. Really enjoying it. It's fantastic. So if you guys enjoyed today's episode, please smash a like on the button. Really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.